Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. Well, today I'm going to show you how to do a little basket. Well, really it's kind of a big basket that it looks like you're weaving. I don't know if I say that right, but really it's one piece of cardstock including the handle. The only other piece of cardstock that I use is for the little decoration. That's it. All this, it's one piece of cardstock. And I emboss it with the square lattice, so then it looks really like it's a wicker basket. You can have it as one handle. You can put the two together so it can be like a one handle, or it can be a two handle. Voila, how simple it is. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is have a full sheet of cardstock that is 8.5 by 11. That's a full sheet of regular cardstock. Take your wax paper, rub it good. That is to make it your stylus slide better. We're going to score on the short way, so it's 8.5 on top. We're going to score at 3 and 5.5. Then turn it around, score at 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. See, we got a gap there. It's 4 and then it go at 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now you get all your score done. And that's include your handle in this. I could cut it and make it separately, but this way for me worked great. Then what you're going to do is reinforce your score. And you don't have to reinforce all the little lines, just the major ones. So here, here, and your center. So you're going to reinforce all this. Now you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut all the way to your score, the center score here, all your flaps. So you get 4 flaps there, 4 there, and on the other side. So what you would do is take your scissors and cut all the way here. Do that for your 4 all around. So then you're going to get this here. This is what you're going to get. After you get this done, then we're going to do the embossing. The reason why I don't want to do emboss before I cut, then when you emboss, you lose where your embossing was. Not your embossing, your score, and it make it very difficult. This big piece don't fit in the big shot. And you cannot just fold one on top of the other because, you see, this is not as wide as the side. So what I do, we're going to do one side at a time. I'm going to fold this one on top and one under. Yes, that will give you line, but you see my thing, you don't see it because the way you're going to put your flap together. Put this in your embossing folder all the way to the edge there. Like this. This needs to stay down so we can go emboss that. I'm going to move you at the big shot so you can see how I do it. So I'm moving you. Sorry for the distraction. Okay, clear plate in the bottom. Flap 1 and 2 open. Pass this all the way in. Now put your other plate on top. Roll it through. It's kind of tight because you get, 3 layers. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Roll this back there. So now we're going to do the same thing on this side. And to make it easier, I bet you can do it all full, and then just put it in your embossing folder. Stop at the center. It's no use to do the front, really. I mean the center part, because they won't go all the way. So, and then I'm going to roll this through. I'm going to come back. It's going to be easier. Okay, now, and you see the line? That's what I told you. Don't worry about that. I'm moving you again. Here we go. I'm sorry for the dizziness. Now let's open our basket. Now what we're going to do is take our poker, the paper piercer that I brought here. Here it is. And we're going to poke, I would say about, what, a 1/4 inch, and go in the center. Poke all the hole on your flap, all of them. Might as well do both sides at this one after the other so it is done. You know, one side was turning the other way, so you want to reinforce coming back the other way. Here we go. Even if it's not just in the center, let me tell you, when your basket is done, you won't even notice. For this I'm way off here. For this here, you want to have the mini brads. The reason why, the mini brads are way longer. So I'm using the silver mini brads. They're longer than the regular brads. So what you're going to do, in this part, it's kind of important the way that you're going to weave it. The reason why, you see my basket, it all go from the bottom and the top go on top, top go on top. If you mix them, then it look funny. It happened to me yesterday. So what you're going to do is start one side, the top, and this is going to be the handle. So go to the top, then bring the next one. So we're going to go in order and go from the back. And then here. This side, it's kind of easy. I mean, this side, the first one, it's kind of easy. It's when you go to the second one, you have to think a little bit harder to say, oh yeah, because you would think that you come here and you start with this one. That's not right. You're going to start with the top one. So then they're going to be going the same direction. If not, you get one going one direction and one the other one. You can push that in, and then I just push this under here. Here we go. And then your next one. Okay, so now look, they all go on top, on top, on top. So now what you're going to do, you're going to guess estimate where your bread should go. So what I do, I poke it a little bit, try to go all the way in. Voila. Now I'm going to open my bread. Okay, you see how this is funny? Don't worry about that. We're going to do the other side quick. Start with the top. This includes your handle. I'm going to show you how to cut your handle in a minute. Always the top one first when you go on the other side. That's where it gets kind of tricky because you think you start on the bottom for the flow. Uh-oh. I did a boo-boo here. I didn't keep this inside. Can I push this in? You bet I can. Here we go. Make sure your flap is inside. Okay, now I'm going to come here, push this in, open it up. Okay, so now you wonder where your handles are. Your handle, it's your each side. What you're going to do is take your scissors and cut this. That's your handle. That's one handle, and this is the other. I could add the handle separately, and I didn't like the way that it was going, so I keep it there, and I just come and cut this. Voila, you get your handle. Now you're wondering about this piece here on the side, right? just put your handle, go right on the side here, go sideways, diagonal, go again here. Make sure you don't have your flap in. Cut that, whoops. And then this one, just cut a bit below. Voila, see? Now you don't see nothing. I'm going to do the other side quick so you can see one more time. Just go diagonal, turn it around. I push up on it to make sure I don't cut the back of my paper there. And then here. Voila. It looked perfectly fine the inside. So now you get your basket, and here you see it's kind of rough finish. Your flower going to go on top of that. So you get your perfectly basket that it's finished with your handle. What I use, and I just glue this with glue dot in the back. I put a glue dot on my brad. I use the 2 smallest scallop. One, it's a carryover from the holiday catalog, so you can find it in the spring catalog on page 36. It's the 1 1/4, and the other one, it is the new one in the spring catalog on page 16, and that is the 7/8. So that's what I use, and I use all the little pearl to put on top. So this is it, how to make your basket with only 1 full sheet of cardstock. Hope you learned something new. And again, if you need any of Stampin' Up product, visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com, and I appreciate all your business. Thanks, and have a great day.